So Ben, a nice 20 points to 12 win in the opening game of the academy season. How did you find the game? How did you feel like the guys went?
Getting the win is fantastic. It's really good for the start of the season, and the boys will be delighted with that. For me, I'm more excited about the actual performance, and it was really clear to see today that they played for each other. You know, there's real togetherness in the side. You know, they worked hard all the way through the game, and we've got some rough edges that we need to brush up on. But first game of the season, and yeah, absolutely delighted with that.
Yeah, you speak about the togetherness. You could see it on the field, every kind of decision that went Wakefield's way, the boys were around cheering. Are you seeing that in training as well?
Yeah, it's something we spoke about quite a lot. We've talked about celebrating the small wins. We spoke about our togetherness. We spoke about quite a lot about that as being one of our big values. That we're a team. We want the boys to enjoy their time together with through the whole season, and it starts from some of them little things of celebrating them wins. We saw keeping them out for a bit. Everybody's round each other on a goal line tackle. We've seen them lift a player, get him out into touch. Everyone's around, and then for me that's a really exciting thing to see in a youth team. It's a good way to go about what you do.
Some talented players coming through the system. Obviously, a few of them already in training with the first team. Looking at Will Brough and Harvey Smith, who played today. Yeah. How do you feel like the experience and the exposure of working with that first team is benefiting these guys?
Yeah, absolutely. They've got really good coaches around them in the first team, and they're experiencing a lot of real quality. To be able to bring that back and share it with the other players is, it's worth its weight in gold. It really is. But they've got good coaches in the academy as well. They've got good players, and they're learning from each other all the time. So we saw that in the first half. We had a few problems. Bradford caused us some real problems, real gritty side, and the maturity of them and the patience to keep going. I think that's credit to the lads learning from each other, talking to each other, figuring things out, rather than hitting the panic button or trying to do something different. So really pleased with them.
Yeah, you speak about that grittiness. I feel like the forward pack really toughed it out today. Some really big players in that Bradford side really had to front up.
Yeah.
Big. Just a word on your guys in that forward pack.
Yeah, I thought Harvey Roberts, Ellis and Carr really fronted up. Alfred Briggs has been great all pre-season, and he showed no backward step whatsoever within there. And then Kane went in the middle towards the end as well, and they all worked. Again, I can't stress enough, working for each other. You really see it, but they were a big side, and they challenged us, and the lads just stuck at it. They kept coming back. They kept getting us over the gain line. Across the board, they were fantastic. So it's a good start for us. We've got plenty to work on. It's a long whole season as well. So, but no, for them to start that way, it's brilliant.
A couple of tries for Amir Shagir out on the wing as well. He's a bit of a dynamo and a bit of a magician at times.
Yeah,
he had a chance in the first half for that acrobatic finish, didn't quite come off. But he's going to be a special talent as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's good. He's got that bit of X factor in him, and you know what? We've got loads of competition in the outside backs as well. So each of those players in them positions, they have to bring it every game. And he's probably just snuck a little bit ahead of a couple of the others there, but the other players are creating the space for him. It's not just about what he does on the edge. The other players are doing some really good work. But no, he's got that bit of X factor. He'll cause a lot of teams trouble this year.